How's it going, everybody, and welcome to my very first road race tournament. I decided to choose this car here, which is the 2008 Dodge Viper SRT edition on the ACR edition. Um, and this vehicle was really nice. It was a really nice turnoff of event. I ended up coming in on first place towards the end. Real close, nice races. So what I always will like to do here is give you guys the full tune of the car that I used for the tournament that actually got me that win on there. And everybody new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's get right to it. So it's the 2008 Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR. Let's go right to the garage. So what I did was everybody was going to use the original engine, and we were just going to fully build the original engine. So that gives you 1068 horsepower with a torque of 938, weighing in 3,000 pounds. Left it rear wheel drive and slap in those twin turbos in there. Now let's go right over here to the engine. As you guys are going to see, I just fully built it, so I put everything on their race. Very nice and easy, just like that. Some of the guys were putting the oil and cooling less on the oil and cooling. Some left the oil and cooling, so like some of the guys were taking it off, some of the guys weren't. But I was like, let me put the oil and cooling in there, let me put the flywheel in there as well. And then everything else on here with road racing, what I did is the stock suspension is actually like a race suspension, so I didn't want to put rally or drift, so I left it with the stock suspension. Then I put that there as well. No roll cage and full weight reducted, of course. Now let's put all of these things here because we need to adjust all of these when it comes to the driveline differentials and everything. And with the tires, of course, it's drag tires. And on the rear, I left it alone. I didn't want to go wider in the rear and just add more weight. And it still grips massively with the 345s in the rear. Wheels, you guys can actually pick whatever wheels. I still went with the lightest weight wheels there, which was these OZs that I picked on there. Looks really nice, real dope deep dish wheels on it. And then the size of the rims, just leave them alone. 18s in the front, 19s in the back. And then if you guys want to put some spacers to make it look more aggressive, you guys can. And that is it. I did take off the spoiler on there, so I took the spoiler off on there so it can look a lot better, and also reduce the weight on it with the spoiler. And let's go right to the tune, guys. So on the tune, it does 1.5, 3.9, but it's a road race car, so that really don't matter as much. The key is for the car to flow and be smooth, and the gears to be transitioned back to back. So I left it a little bit on the 36 there. I wanted to maneuver my car left to right through traffic, and then I did 15 in the rear because of course you need massive grip. And here goes the gears, guys. It's going to be 290, 290, 205, 155, 121, 96, and 80. Everything else zeroed out in 7, 65, 65. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear. And the vehicle dropped all the way to the ground. You want it to be more aerodynamic, close to the ground. You don't want it to be moving all over the place and lose momentum. So you always want to be pretty smooth with the shifts. And then I did a 3 20 20 20 20. Nothing with this. This is for my brake boost because I just designed the cars. All my road race cars are going to be for brake boost. You get a really nice torque off the line while you're road racing, and it gives you that extra boost that you need to jump in front of another car and get ahead. So it's 60, that balance pressure, and then 115. And 100 and 100. So that is the build and tune. Let's take it out, show you guys how to drive it. Alrighty, so we are here on the highway. Let me show you guys how to drive the car. So it's a real easy car. You're going to be manual with clutch, of course. My key was we were going to do 50 to 170 miles per hour. So if you don't press the brake, as you guys see, you are in negative boost there. You have no torque. You don't have any of that. You lose it once you get to 50. So I wanted it not to do that at all. Get out of the tunnel really quick. So So I didn't want to do that at all. So what I like to do is always brake boost. So with brake boosting, you just hit the gas all the way down and you control the miles per hour with the brake. So I got it at 50 miles per hour. As you guys see, the torque is at really, really high there at 900 on the torque. You got boost full maxed out on boost. And all you got to do is just let go of the brake. And then those gears are just back to back to back, smooth transition with the gears. As you guys see, the suspension is really stiff on the suspension, so I was able to maneuver through traffic a lot smoother, as you guys saw. Also, the suspension let me do smoother shifts, and then you always want to stay in power band, so you always want your gears to be back to back to back. So as you guys see, my gears were always consistently very smooth throughout its process, and that was the key. So yeah, guys, stay tuned right now. Right next is going to be the road race tournament that I did. It's my first road race tournament. Everybody will go off on a chat. So when somebody throws a chat, that's when the two racers will go. That was the rules of the tournament there. And it turned out to be really nice. Everybody caught on to it, and everybody enjoyed it, liked it, and yeah. So I hope you guys like it, and I'll do more tournaments like this later on in the future, so make sure to join me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys around with another drag race video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye now.